Does anyone else think that the T app was really just a setup? Is a man created that app just to make sure you're a real lady? Why don't you go ahead and take a selfie and take a picture of your license? Did that not sound sketchy from the get-go to anybody else from the very beginning?
Got him!
Got him.
This is like the most proper form of
Karma.
there
This is definitely karma.
Or just it's irony almost even. The fact that the app was supposed to be secure and anonymous. Psych!
Nope.
Joke's on you.
Ladies, I think we might be cooked. Unless you've been living under a rock, there's this app called the T app that was supposed to make dating for women much easier. But it actually did the complete opposite. The team behind the app just confirmed today that they were hacked. Over 72,000 user records got leaked. And this information includes state IDs, selfies, and private messages. So if you provided the app with a driver's license and a selfie, you just got publicly doxxed. So the real question is, how did such a popular app like this with millions of users let this happen? Well, it turns out that their database had no passwords, no encryption, and no authentication. Hackers on 4chan were able to hack into their database and steal all of that data, and now that data is publicly available for anybody to see. Part of the problem is vibe coding. And if you don't know what vibe coding is, it's basically where developers use AI tools like ChatGPT to generate their code for an application like this. Obviously, they didn't do any proper security reviews, and it turns out that almost half of the code used to build this app was made with AI. And it is very well known that code generated by AI has a lot of security flaws, but companies keep using it anyway. I myself may or may not have signed up for this app just because I was curious about what was on there. I still haven't been accepted yet, so I might be safe. I don't know.
Cool. Got you. All right.
No, they got them.
Got him!
Got him.
This is like the most proper form of
Karma. This is
is.
definitely karma. 100% karma.
Or just it's irony almost even. The fact that the app was supposed to be secure and anonymous. Psych!
Nope.
Joke's on you.
No password.
Yes, no encryption.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Like, how are you able to even like sell that without? Like, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. You have no passwords or no encryption.
No, that's on the back end. They don't. People that sign up don't know this.
No, I know that, but I'm
Okay.
talking about for them to even put out the app.
Oh,
Like that to me is crazy.
maybe that. I don't know how Google or app.
The App Store.
Yeah, I don't know how they if they even pay attention to that. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, that is definitely probably the funniest thing I've heard all day.
That's fun. It's I can't think of the word. It serves them right.
Yeah,
All right?
I mean, you made an app to dox people,
Right.
and then you end up getting doxed.
Sweet music.
I'm-
Sweet chin music.
I mean, like I said, the biggest problem with this app was that it was so one-sided.
Exactly.
It was like, I can dox someone, and number one, they can't get on the app, and then number two, it's like, well, number two, it's like I can also be anonymous. So it's like I can get on that. You can't get on the app. I can say whatever I want. There's no consequence.
That's crazy.
And then I can put up 100 million red flags on you.
Crazy. That's even more. Like, you keep bringing that up, and I understand why, because that is actually ridiculous.
It's beyond ridiculous.
It's one thing to have the app closed off to men anyways. That's already crazy. But for you as a user to be able to remain anonymous and say
Yeah.
anything you want.
Because I thought the whole point of it being like a safety app and them is just that way. Like, if guys can't get on it, they don't know who you are. That provides more safety for you. So that's what I thought it was. And that way you can say something and people know that you're a real human being. But if it's like, okay, well, I still can't get on it, and then you can remain anonymous, you might as well just allow me on it because you can still remain anonymous.
That's a good point.
So like, I
point.
don't understand like the logic behind that.
That's
Like
a good
that to me was just kind of like, I don't know.
Oh, maybe a woman on the app might see a woman posted something and go tell the guy.
Oh.
And so they lose. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, you should be able to defend yourself against somebody that you don't know.
You should.
Because listen, there could be people you don't even know that could post something negative about you.
Bro, I'm sure that happens all the time.
Yeah.
You might go get service you don't like at a certain like establishment.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I got you. Go find out who the guy is. Look at his badge or whatever. Find out who he is, and then go post him on T-App and start lying. That's crazy.
Or if you get rejected, or if like, I mean, there's a million different ways to do things. I didn't even think about that. That is truly sinister.
And there are people out there that will do this.
There's crazy people everywhere.
Does anyone else think that the T app was really just a setup? Is a man created that app And how do you get a ton of female engagement? You tell them, hey girls, this is a spot where you can come talk about all your bad dates. And just to make sure you're a real lady, why don't you go ahead and take a selfie and take a picture of your license? Did that not sound sketchy from the get-go to anybody else from the very beginning? Because to me, that sounds like data collection for nefarious purposes. And while we're at it, you know how to just not have bad dates? Stop dating losers. Stop it.
Yeah, I like her. Go ahead. I like her.
No, I mean, listen, I completely agree. It does sound kind of like sketchy if you think about it. And to be honest, like there's a million different ways that someone can use that data. If you just think about it, like, okay, well, all these girls that look like this live in this region. Like there's just so many different ways, and then they can sell that data to someone else. Like,
now, let's be fair. There are apps. I'm trying to think of some on top of my head so I can substantiate what I'm saying. But I've had to verify my identity for apps as well. I don't know if they were apps or if they were apps, but they were connected to financial reasons. Yeah. So maybe it's different than this.
But here's the thing, they're encrypted and have passwords.
Yeah.
This one does it. This one does it.
That's true.
It's made for you to get hacked.
They didn't like when I was trying to go sign up, create an account for the IRS. They have a new thing now. They're working with something called ID.me or ID.me.
Oh yeah.
I hate it because they ask for all this information. I'm like, do I really need to do this? But it's the IRS. I have a certain level of trust that I know my data should hopefully be protected.
Yeah.
But if it's like an app like this, I would not do that. I'm not comfortable putting all my information on an app like this.
Absolutely.
And now you see why. Now you see why. Yeah.
Oh, there's no passwords, no encryption.
Craziness.
They didn't even try.
Well, that might prove a point. Maybe it was all just for nefarious reasons to begin with.
Someone made a website of all the hacked females from the T app. Basically, it's a would you rather which one, and everybody's just saying the women are completely chopped, as you know. And it's just so funny how viral this is going. People are saying, like, would you rather which one? Because as you know, the T app, a bunch of women like this were just hating on men. It was basically a bunch of feminists, like, just complaining about men all day, and then they get completely hacked by a team of hackers. And it comes out, like, this is what the people look like. There's not a single people are saying there's not a single attractive person on here. I'm not saying this because I have a beautiful girlfriend. I'm not saying that. I'm not. People are claiming the most chopped user base of all time. I don't know. It's just actually funny. You can go look up this website T-Spill and just rate them if you want. It's just so ridiculous. I mean, honestly, do they deserve this? I mean, the fact that they made their own app to like go hate on men and be feminists, like, it's whatever, but they put in all of their social media, just everything. They put all their information, so when they get hacked, like this happened. I didn't realize app stores could get hacked, though.
That is definitely like some bro revenge.
Yo.
That's some super bro revenge. Like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a game where we just rate them. Like,
that.
How chopped they are. They did it in verses. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is some clever shit right here.
That is hilarious. That's so funny.
This is some frat boy revenge.
Yeah, super frat boy.
This is frat boy. Like, I can see, like, if it was the 90s, they have, like, a bulletin board they have in their dorm room or something, or in their frat boy house with the women.
Yeah.
Oh, just like this.
Yeah. To be, bro, listen, I could literally see, like, envision me walking inside of a frat house, them having on a giant, like, screen of, like, the girls in the verses. Bruh. And they're drinking, and they're having beer pong, like, oh, chop, no chop.
They're drinking. Yeah. Listen, once again, like I said before, karma's a bitch, bro. Irony is real. Like, they were spilling the tea on these men talking major crap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's so and you know what's funny? Because I remember when this went viral,
yeah,
it's a day after it came out, it got hacked.
Really?
It was like 14. Because the thing is that it was like a hot story for like a couple of days. And then like, I think like the 4th day, I saw one comment like, oh, they just got hacked. I was like, dang, that was quick.
Damn. And that's because before it was a low key, below the radar, so no one cared to hack it.
Yeah.
It didn't have security to begin with, but no one cared to hack it. And then it blew up, and now you get this. All right, guys, so let's play a game. No, I'm kidding.
Do you know what? I mean, it kind of does make sense because you think about aren't a lot of hackers like guys?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
So, I mean,
well, we can deduce that because most people in cyber or in tech or in
guys.
software, they're
guys.
Predominantly male field, yeah.
So it's like they ought to, even if it did have good security, I feel like it'd still get hacked.
Yeah, they're like, oh, bet.
Yeah, right.
Watch me work.
Right.
So.
Like, oh, I can't get in there?
Yeah, exactly. I mean.
Like, and here's the thing. It would have been so simple if they just would have allowed people to get in there. Like, that's like the main thing. Like, okay, I can see if I'm on there. Whatever, I can dispute the claim. Oh, this isn't true. I remember reading the thing on the App Store about the T app. Mm-hmm. One of the things it says is like, okay, you can message us to take down the post, right? Mm-hmm. But how can you message them if you don't know you're on?
Unless someone tells you, that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that's a very like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do you?
It's like a catch-20. It's like when they tell kids, okay, get a degree, get a job, and then the job's like, all right, well, I need experience. It's kind of like a, you know.
Yeah. Listen, it's had its day. It's now fallen. It's done.
It's just not.
It's over. I mean, so they got what they deserved.
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately, man, I'm not gonna lie. This was definitely a good decision.
Oh yeah, I think it was a great decision.
This is definitely a great decision. You can't have anything one side. And listen, I don't agree. Like if the opposite came out and it was a guy's app and then they're allowed to put women on there and then women couldn't get on, I think that's pretty messed up. I think anything that works one side in someone else's favor isn't good. Because I remember I watched in one video they talked about like the best deal is a deal where no one gets 100% of what they want.
Yeah.
And when you have a situation like this, one side obviously got 100%, the other side got 0. So.
No, 100% agree.
All right, guys. So if you think the hack was a good decision, leave a like, leave a comment. If you think the hack was a bad decision, leave a like, leave a comment. All right, decision makers, don't get hacked.